Hello YouTube fam, this is your Uncle Tim, and I'm gonna be honest here. I know this is a ranting channel, but I get so tired of people complaining. I cut on the TV and look at the news, motherfuckers complaining about every damn thing. Nobody is holding themselves accountable for the decisions and the choices they're making, but they claiming it's every damn body else's fault. How's that? You mad because shit is happening. You mad because other people ain't putting up with your shit. Like I said, at the end of the day, man, I respect everybody. But after a while, you did get tired of people just study complaining. I give you every damn thing you want, and that still ain't enough. You still complaining. And once you still complaining, that's when people start getting tired of your ass. That's when people that usually be on your side start turning on you because you don't know how to be the fuck quiet. Sometimes you gotta shut up. Sometimes you just honestly gotta shut up. Sometimes you gotta sit back and be like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna mind my business. I'm gonna look over here. I'm gonna pay attention to something else. But this over here has nothing to do with me. My friend was trying to get me to voice an opinion on a matter. And I said, that matter has nothing to do with me. He was like, the other day, someone I know was saying, tell me something about this, and I didn't know what it was. And he said, you don't know what the Mexican flag look like? I said, I'm not Mexican. He said, but still. I said, but still. I said, that has nothing to do with me. I said, it does absolutely nothing for me. It's no disrespect to anybody, but it does nothing for me. It's just like anybody else's flag don't mean anything to any damn body else unless you share a tie or some sort of bond with that, man. I don't have nothing to do with none of that, man. It's like people ask you things about immigration, about borders, and presidential campaigns, and I don't care about none of that. I don't give a damn who you vote for. Shit is gonna be the way it's gonna be. The people that run the government don't sit in front where you can see them. They sit behind the scenes and they run it from there. The people you see that's in front are puppets. They pull the strings. They tell you what should be told. They tell you what's going on. Man, look, I'm gonna say this. The pandemic. We were all different people before the pandemic. If you noticed that, if you paid attention to that, the pandemic did a lot of damage to a lot of people. Messed with them psychologically. It messed with relationships. It messed with parent-child relationships. It messed with every damn thing. Schooling and every damn thing else. People were highly medicated because they were losing their shit. Rightly so. Now we sitting here after everything 2 years out, and we looking back. A lot of people forgot the shit that happened. And I don't understand. You shut the world down for 2 years, and people sitting back acting like they don't know what's going on. Oh man, that was in the past. No. The shit is, you sitting here trying to understand what's going on. You're tired. You tired of, the government being involved. People are talking about politicians. They're talking about, y'all voted for the mayor in Chicago and this and that. You voted for this person, and crime is still out. You know what? Crime is out of control every fucking where. Crime is out of control in Omaha, Nebraska. Des Moines, Iowa. Maine. Rhode Island. Massachusetts. When you sit back and start listening, Vermont, you start listening to all these shit, Montana, you start just thinking, it's something going on. There's a bigger picture going on. A lot of people try to make this shit colorized, but in certain states, you don't have blacks at all damn near. Maine, you don't see too many damn black people in Maine or Rhode Island or Alaska. There's blacks in Alaska, but not that many. For people to just put all the shit on black people like everything is a black person's fault. Oh, it's just all. That's all you see on the news here in America. You go outside of America, you see a different story. And this is what I'm pushing to people. Don't believe a narrative. I always say, don't judge a book by the cover. Now, I get judged a lot. And, people assume. But you know what? I'd rather have you assume than actually guess right with me. Because, a lot of times I want to see who you really are. People will show you who they are. They will tell you. People expect negative shit from you. People like, oh, he ain't speaking, he's anti-social. I don't need to speak to you. What are we speaking for? When you get around certain people, you don't speak no more. What the hell are we speaking for? You know what? I'm just wasting breath. I gave up on speaking with people, and people started getting upset talking about you antisocial. Spoke to your ass for 2 years. You didn't say not one word. The minute I stopped speaking, I'm antisocial. Man, look. You gonna stop fucking with me with this nonsense. See, this is what I'm talking about. You gotta leave people alone. You gotta leave them in their own shit. You gotta let them deal with them. It ain't your job to deal with no damn body, no grown ass man or woman. Brother, I worked at a job with a person for 5 damn years. I spoke every damn thing else. Person never spoke. That person was fired from that damn job. I seen his ass outside of there. He was trying to speak in whole conversation. I'm looking at him like, huh? He was like, man, you work with me, man. You remember we used to speak? I said, brother, you never spoke a day in your damn life to me. Now you want to speak now that you no longer there? Because you trying to vent and tell me that they unjustly fired your ass for not coming to work for the last 2 weeks? And you trying to figure why you ain't got a job? Come on, stop playing. Man, people out here feel like they shouldn't be held accountable for their bullshit. I notice now, in this day and age, facts are not facts anymore. It's feeling. It's about how something feels to you. That don't feel right. No, that ain't the answer, because it can't be. It don't feel right. Truth is truth. Facts are facts. Feeling don't have shit to do with a fact. I could feel like I don't want to do this damn job. But guess what? If I don't do the job, I don't have a job. I won't get paid. Your feelings can have your ass homeless. That's the thing that I talk about. A lot of people are not paying attention. A lot of people get themselves in shit and don't know how to get themselves out of the shit they put themselves in. A long time ago, I had a friend, he used to, man, brag about where he was from, man, they had a good life and all of that. They really did, I ain't gonna lie to you. No disrespect, no shade, no whatsoever. They had a good ass life. But this person couldn't understand that your life is meant to propel you somewhere. This person wanted to live a different life. He was living like you over here with the rich people damn near. You want to live with the poor people. Ended up in jail, had nerve to tell me I had it easy. I didn't have it like him. It was too much pressure. I said, so people who don't have money have more pressure on them. People who don't have money have less pressure. I always hear people say, everybody want to be rich, but not all rich people, not all rich people are happy. I said, that's true, but not all poor people are happy either. What's the thing that people think when you poor, you happy or some shit? That ain't how it works. You just making the best out of a bad situation. Like I said, life is about good, the bad, and everything in between. Usually people could deal with good and bad, but not the stuff in between, because this shit here is chaotic. It has no rhyme, no reason. But yet instead people look at you and make it seem like, oh, what you doing? And, you ain't understanding what we talking about here. This is what happened to us. Man, I'm going to tell you something. The pandemic changed this damn country. The country got softer. It stopped being as tough as it was. It's like all of a sudden, people were so damn sensitive. The slightest thing hurt people's feelings. They were feeling bad. You had to apologize. They're in the corner crying about every damn thing. You know what? Look, back in the day, they say, look, man up. And that was it. It's real out here, man. Nobody give a shit. My friend said, man, I'm 35. I live with my parents. I ain't paying no bills. I'm not saving for a house. I'm just living here for free. The motherfuckers in the middle of the night one night while he was gone moved into an old folks home, left that shit there with his ass in there. I guess his ass didn't want to pay no mortgage, no light or gas bill. He ended up getting evicted. I mean, they ended up losing the house. They didn't give a shit. They were gone. The moral of the story is people shouldn't have to do all that to get rid of your ass. You know, people make it seem like people supposed to take care of you. You know, and I hear people study say this shit. He's just a kid. Damn it. He's 25. How's he a kid? How old is kid now too? So what is like from the ages of 12 to 18? Is that toddler or something? This is a grown ass man. You mean I was at the house at like 18? Back in the day, your ass didn't stay in the house a long time. Either you joined the military, you went to school, you got a job. That was it. You got your ass away from that house. You know, because again, it was just time out for all that, man. Now all of a sudden people looking at stuff, looking at you mad and angry and trying to say, hey, look, you don't understand. Man, I understand. You don't understand. You don't understand that times done changed, man. People ain't dealing with all that shit no more. And plus, people who used to care as hard as they used to, they don't. Man, you go on a train with somebody and you see a man picking on a woman. Most guys back in the day would get up and help that woman and get this man off this one. Now you won't help because you don't know what the fuck is going on. One, you don't know if he packing. Two, you don't know what the true story is. Three, you don't know if she done started this shit. Four, you know, there's a whole lot of other reasons you shouldn't get your ass involved. And, you know, a lot of times I learned. My wife said, I will say something about this. I said, see, sometimes when you say shit, it gets you in some trouble. It gets you feeling some kind of way because people sometimes don't take it, in a good way that you over there telling them something. And they feeling, that you over here judging and all that. That's why I say, let people stay where they at. If you see people staying with somebody and it's a horrible situation and they already know how bad it is and they just staying, you don't say nothing. You just look and say, well, they happy. They be all right. Because they will be. It ain't your job to save no damn body. It ain't your job to jump in trying to get somebody and take them to safety. Man, I'm going to tell you. I know over and over again, a lot of us look at shit and be wanting to know something and always trying to figure out something, man. But you know what? I stopped all that. I stopped trying to be that white knight where it's, saving somebody and all that. You can get your ass hurt. A hero ain't nothing but dead meat. People always get these damn hero sandwiches and it ain't nothing but dead meat on bread. And you sitting there thinking, sometimes you just gotta let people go. My friend, a long time ago when I was younger, found out that one of our friends' girl was cheating on him. And I told him, and I said this, I said, don't tell her. Don't tell him. Do not tell him. Stay out of it. Whatever you do, stay out of it. Oh, man, come on, man. That's my boy. I said, he my boy too, but stay out of it, fam. I said, this is a whole lot of shit you don't know. Oh, man, I can't see being like that, man. Friends supposed to look out for one another. We supposed to be there for one another. That's what we do. Went and told his ass, man, please. That was the last thing he should have done. Dude was over there trying to fight him, trying to beat him up and shit, and he over there crying and stuff, talking about, man, I'm just telling you, man. I'm just telling you what I seen, Bruh, sometimes people don't like to be told stuff. People shoot the messenger. The woman was cheating her ass off. But he wouldn't confront her. He confronted his friend. He was about to whoop his ass. And I'm like, dude. Later on, they weren't friends anymore. I told him. He said, man, I should have listened to you. I said, At the end of that, man, I just said it like this. Sometimes you can't help people. You got to let them help their damn self. If you know you're in a losing battle, in a losing situation, man, if you don't make no move to get yourself out of it, I don't know what to say. But to later, fam, thank you for watching. Peace out.